Good Labor Day morning, folks and felines. I just got through watching Bright Rider, Mr. Chuck, told a really wonderful story, and got through watching Ronnie of Wally's Place 66 tell a pretty good story about stocking shelves and being a grocery feller, and that's something I can relate to, because I would work two shifts at the dealerships, whether I worked for the Chevrolet dealership or for the Ford dealership, whichever was paying the most that year or month or whatever. I would cross the highway and work at Randall's, which was a grocery store, and I was a night stalker, not stalker, stalker. I put groceries up at night, and so he's right, it didn't pay nothing, but at night there's nobody in there and you can do all sorts of stuff. I learned to put the box of canned goods there, and I'd cut the box down the middle, and I'd open them up like a book, and I'd have cans on both sides. Like we had to stick the price tags on them back then, back in ancient history, and that way I could do both sides at once. I could throw this one, I could throw a can up, catch it, and put it in. I could just juggle it that way. But anyway, of course, you get a box cutter and you cut your thumb nearly off the first night. That way you're really excited. Also, when I was fresh out of school, since I quit, out in the country where we lived, always where we lived in the country, there was a little tiny grocery store, and I got a job there. And of course, I forgot to put my time card in the time clock all the time, just like Ronnie, and that was a worry. And we'd get paid Friday night, and then we'd go upstairs of the grocery store, and we'd play pool with the owner. And the owner was a really good pool player, and he'd shoot $10 a shot. We'd lose the majority of our paycheck to him back playing pool. And that was before people would get paid and then go to the taverns, which I never did, but I know it's a tradition, and people do it and did it, and still do it. But anyway, I've got a challenge or a request or something to ignore completely. Some of the stuff that's in my life a lot when I was growing up was these little jingles on TV. TV was really important since they just invented it whenever I was a kid. And they'd have these real catchy tunes. And if y'all can think of one and sing it with feeling, that would be a pretty cool thing to do. And I think if this got started, we might be, I don't know what a vine is, or a trend, or whatever they call that stuff, but anyway, it could take over like wildfire. And I was thinking about this, singing it in my head, thankfully, and not in my mouth, when I was going to Conway yesterday to get the tires put on my perp. Yes, I still don't have my tire machine hooked up. It's still on the porch. But one of the things that stuck to me was my daddy in the morning is grouchy as a bear. Until he's had his butternut, it's everyone beware. Of course, butternut was coffee. So And at the time, I was really bad. I was like at Weird Al Yankovic. I would put a few verses on that too to make it a little bit funnier and maybe a little bit dirtier, you know, underwear and stuff like that, picking your nose and things, which was really funny to a 14-year-old knockabout kid. Where's my cat at? Anyway, that's what I was going to tell you all this morning. Shirley Jean, don't knock that camera off, baby. There you go. These stories is great. And I checked on my internet, and I am at least 2 weeks behind on everybody's. So I'm so sorry. And I'll be catching up as it comes, as I can. And I think that's all I need to tell you today. Y'all have fun, and remember that it's Labor Day, and that's when you put your feet up. And if you're thinking about, you know, why Labor Day, one of our presidents, I think, gave this to us, and I think that's it. So I love y'all. Y'all have fun. Okay? What the heck? And I'll be seeing you in the funny papers. My daddy in the morning, he's